All right, retake. I've had like 5 people walk by, and I don't want to have somebody be on camera that's not knowing that they're on camera. That's not a nice thing to do. I've had a few people ask me what the future of, firearms ownership and stuff is, as far as like Rhode Island and the assault weapons ban, and kind of where we go from here. It's going to be fought in court. You already know that. That's not rocket science. Side note, I apologize for the noise in the background if you hear like a humming or something like that. I have the AC going. I'm in the car. It's 90 degrees out, so I'm trying to stay cool on my lunch break. Buy as much stuff as you can. If you live in Rhode Island and you follow me, buy lowers, buy uppers, buy bolt carrier groups. If you have an AR platform, parts kits, stuff like that. Basically what I'd say is, general rule of thumb, you want 2 parts kits per gun. An extra bolt, an extra carrier, an extra set of firing pins. If you want 2 or 3 firing pins, you get one that's bad and now you only have one left, and it's like, oh crap, I can't get these anymore. They're cheap. They're like six to $12 a piece, something like that, something stupid. Just buy 3 or 4 of them. I know it's gonna suck in the short term, I spent $2,000 on parts and guns and all this kind of stuff. Okay, well, if this doesn't get overturned, which I hope it does, you have enough stuff to last a lifetime. You can pass it down to your kids, and be like, oh, hey, I got this AR, and, I have enough parts to build 2 more on top of it. So I know to some people that sounds a little crazy. To me, it just sounds like, I'm putting away parts for the future. So as it sits, there's no registration, there's no grandfather clause or anything like that, because there doesn't need to be one. If there's no registration, there's no real, issue. Basically, you have until July 1st of 2026 to buy whatever you can. So from tomorrow, July 1st, 2025, you'll have 1 year. So you got 1 year, go as crazy as you can, talk to the wife, talk to whoever you gotta, approve your purchases through, if anybody. And, buy. InSync said it best, buy. So, Palmetto State Armory, they're doing a pretty big July 4th sale, so, keep that in mind. I just picked up a couple of parts through that, so. Anyway, guys, I wish I had better news for you, I really do. You've got July 4th coming up, and it doesn't even feel like it's anything special anymore, because it's just chip away at our rights, just one thing at a time. It's death by 1,000 cuts. It is what it is, and, we just got to move forward. The last couple of years have been pretty tough. They banned open carry of long guns in public, which nobody did anyway, so I don't even understand. It's like we're banning making potion, but nobody's made potion in 200 years. I don't understand why we're doing shit like this. It's just pointless. It's a waste of the taxpayers' money, and it's a disgrace to the Constitution of the United States as it was written. So I don't know. It is what it is. So buy your stuff, buy it now. If you wait 6 months, it might be a little bit harder to get stuff. I don't know. PSA said that they're going to issue warnings once it gets down to 30, 60 days, and they'll just let people know, hey, you've got this amount of time to buy your crap, so either do it or don't. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Short video this time. I do want to go over some stuff in a future video, like what defines a lower, what defines an upper, what parts are which, and just stuff like that. So we'll do that in the future. I want you guys to be as educated as humanly possible. Know your rights, know where you stand. If somebody tells you something, a cop pulls you over and tells you, oh, you're not allowed to have that. Excuse me. Know your rights. Know where you sit. And don't let anybody trample on you. Don't let anybody step on you. So I hope you guys have a great week, and hopefully I'll make another video before the 4th, but if I don't, raise hell, praise Dale, as much as you can, and don't blow all your fingers and toes off. So, we want everybody to come back like this, 5 fingers on each hand and, 5 toes on each foot. So you guys be safe, and yeah, see you guys on the next one. Take it easy.